Let me tell him we're up. All right. He was got enough to wait on us.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Doobie Den. It is Saturday night, so this is a special edition of the Rev X Wrestling Review. I'm Buddha Fire. That's MJ at. We are Revolution X, and man, night one of WrestleMania did not disappoint.
No, bro, I'm gonna be honest right here, dude. This is actually really exciting. I got some things wrong. I got some things right. You got some things wrong. You got some things right. Dark Tree, what's up, man? Thank you for the raid, by the way. You freaking legend. Who's just finished his own stream, by the way, reacting to. So shout out Dark Tree, dude. You're awesome. Yeah, man, this was good. This was good. I'm about it. We need more of this. Oh, I can hear that. Hold on. I see what I've done. Let me mute that. Sorry. I had Chef pulled up. Sorry about that, guys. Well, you know what? That would have been funny. Ask me, you were there too? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I didn't know if you was watching or not. I know you was on with Chef earlier today. It's been a busy day around Twitch as our buddy Iron Chef is on the front page. So Salute to him, man. That's great. That's great. But before we get started here, Buddha, man, why don't you take us in as 4 out of 5 is a good number, Dark Tree. I like it.
Yes, I
I like
agree.
Krusty.
What's up,
Good to see you,
Krusty?
dude.
How's it doing? We go to WrestleMania Night One in Las Vegas, Nevada, at the Allegiant Arena. John Cena opens up the night as he is the host this year. Tells everybody, "Let's have some fun. The time is now to get some action going." So that leads us into match number 1: the Usos and LA Knight taking on the Vision and I Show Speed. Beginning of this match gave
Yep.
Speed a real good look. He did great. Close to the end, Speed hit a head scissors takedown on Jimmy and pushed LA Knight into Logan Paul. Austin Theory got hit with a
Yep.
BFT in the process. Vision turns on Speed, and Speed hits the I Show Splash on Logan Paul through the table. If you've not seen that, it's already
That's going to be
circling
a hell
around
of a clip.
WWE as a clip. Check that out because, man, I tell you, I Show Speed got some air out of that.
Well, ask me, I see you there. That I believe that. I know that you were watching. I'm sorry. I've been so caught up in it today. It's been unreal. It's been kind of crazy. GSK, I see you on the stage, dude. Give us just a minute. We'll get to the last part of this, and we'll bring everybody up so we can have a conversation. All right. So sit tight. Sit tight. We'll do that closer to the end, though. Let us get through these notes first. Match number 2. Match number 2 was the unsanctioned match. It was Drew McIntyre taking on the werewolf, Jacob Fatu. This match was brutal start to finish. Both men got loads of offense and destruction with weapons in. The finish saw Jacob hit Drew with a toolbox and then hit the moonsault through a table for the dub. Man, chef's kiss. This one was still on free TV.
Yes.
So I honestly probably, and I don't want to say match of the night because it's not, but it definitely is up there. It's at least 2 or 3. So
this was probably a 4-star match itself. A lot
right?
of good back and forth, a lot of good spots with weapons and shit like that. That finish was everything you thought it would be. Like they done exceptionally well with this event.
Yeah, man. Now I'm gonna warn you, I'm still a little stopped up, guys. So just kind of bear with the voice. I know it's a little off. Take us into the next match, Buddha. This one was one of my favorites.
Match number 3 was the Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Team Title match. The Irresistible Forces defend their titles against Charlotte and Alexa, Lyra and Bailey, and Brie Bella and Paige. Yes, I said Paige. She's back in WWE, and what a welcome back. This match was chaos with everyone getting a spot in throughout the match. The finish seen Alexa go for Twisted Bliss, only for Paige to get the knees up and hit Rampage for the victory. We have new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions in Brie Bella and Paige. What are your thoughts, sir?
Honestly, yesterday when we did our SmackDown review, and Dark Tree, I know that you called this, dude. You had the inside info that we didn't have. Thank you for that. You want a Rampage? I'm sure you do, GSK. I'm sure you do. Why wouldn't you? Anyway, no, man. Look. To be fair, she looked great here. She was on fire. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. When she had that stare down with Charlotte, and it was just her and her one-on-one. Oh, it took me back, dude. Way, 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 way back. To what was it? The PBC days, if you will. So PCB. Thank you. That's been a long time ago. I mean, this was her first appearance on WWE television in at least 8 years, if memory serves. So putting her in this and immediately, oh yeah, I'm sure too. I'm sure Jesus, Dark Tree. Yeah, that's fair, GSK. You guys are right. You guys are right.
I thought it was Brad Maddox.
Lots of people are gonna be happy. Well, I mean, it was multiple people, bro. It wasn't just one or two.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's just, yeah. There was lots of people, but the point is, man, all these women looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know I'm a shill for Alexa Bliss. However, I do want to say, Paige, still white as ever.
Yep.
Still pale. So maybe that's just how it is. What about you, Buddha? What did you think, man? Because
I think I know I messed this up. I actually had the Bellas pinned to win, but then when all this new information came in, I changed mine to Becky and Lyra. So I got this wrong. It's okay. Throughout the match,
Bailey.
though, like what?
Bailey and Lyra, not Becky and Lyra. Jesus.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Are you living in 2025, dude? Come on.
No,
Come
I'm
on.
smoking some good shit tonight, so leave me alone. But no, as far as it went,
Yeah.
this was a very solid match. They all put up like a good match. There was really no bad match tonight, which this one would have actually been the one I'd worried about.
Right? That's fair. That's fair. Floyd, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. I know you're just scooping up that stream streak, though, baby. I appreciate you. I want you to know that. So anyway, did I do that one or did you do that one? That you did that one.
I did.
All right. So the next match was match number 4, and it was for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. It was Becky Lynch taking on your reigning and defending champion, AJ Lee. After all, she's your favorite wrestler, you know. So what's up, C? Good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Both these women came to fight tonight, with Becky getting a lot of early offense in. We got a lot of close calls, several 1-2 oohs. Becky and Jessica Carr got into it during this match. The finish saw Becky pull Jessica Carr in front of herself when AJ goes for a splash in the corner, which allowed Becky to use the exposed turnbuckle to her advantage to hit the manhandle slam and get the 1-2-3. We have a new Intercontinental Champion. Buddha, my dude.
I went back to
Please
back
tell me. Yep, you did. That's fair.
I really did. I went back to back misses here. So it was a very solid match. They both showed they wanted to be at WrestleMania. Like, it was a lot better match than we've seen out of them over the previous ones. I think this was probably the most solid match they've had.
Aspie says Charlotte Flair. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No,
I'll read chat in a second. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Aspie says Charlotte Flair needs to go get some proper nude tights. Seriously, it makes her look like she's been tanning. Just the lower half. You're not wrong, dude. They always get the wrong color. I don't understand that. I see Engineering's playing some Schedule 1. Let's go see. That's a hell of a game. And Dark Tree says, I'm telling you, it is going to happen. I mean, listen, I'm ready for Becky Lynch and Jessica Carr. That's what I want to see. I forget AJ Lee. Think of the past. I'm ready for Jessica Carr to appear in WWE. I know she's on that. It's LFG, right?
That's a tough call.
Uh-oh.
See,
no, that's my AI. It's coming. It's my AI.
Engineering asked me, who is a better wrestler between Buddhafire and MJ Hat? That's a tough one. Between my legendary Hat Boy moves and Buddhafire's fiery skills, it's pretty much an even match. Though, if we're being honest, I'd probably give Buddhafire the edge on execution, but, you know, I'd win in style points with my hat spinning entrances.
You know what?
Actually, it wasn't hat spinning. It was a pole, like, holding.
Why you got to bring up the poll, man? Why you got to bring up the poll? We don't talk about the poll. We don't talk about the poll here. No, I'm kidding. We do talk about the poll. Hey, thank you, C. That's funny. Go ahead and take us into match 5, Buddha.
Match 5 was a singles match. It was Gunther taking on Seth Rollins. Gunther gets the jump early on Rollins, but Rollins takes over with a flurry of offense. Gunther with a sleeper early, but Rollins fights out. Gunther with a powerbomb on Rollins. 1-2, ooh. Rollins with a pedigree and stomp on Gunther. 1-2, ooh. Rollins hits a pedigree and stomp outside on the announce table and gets speared by a returning Braun Breaker for his troubles. Gunther locks in the sleeper, and it's all she wrote. What a match, man.
All right, let me correct chat right quick, because they're already taking this poll shit too far. I used to come out with this little poll, okay, and I would beat people up with it. That's the reference, okay? Let's get it straight, Dark Tree.
It was a metal pipe, just to clarify what it actually was. It was a metal pipe. It's probably about...
It wasn't pipe.
It was probably about 2.5 foot long, and he said, he beat the hell out of people with it. It was part of his gimmick.
I appreciate that, though. You know I love you, baby. You could wait. You could make her beating Beck instant credibility, but got to get the crowd behind her first. I think Jessica Carr actually has that already. Gonna start calling him MJ Stripper. Taught Nigel everything he knows. God, damn it. Fair. Honestly, though, Gunther and Seth Rollins, that's where we're at, right? That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Let me run it back right quick. This was a good match. They told a good story here. Even with the surprise of showing up of Braun Breaker, man, I got to tell you, I know we called that too, but at the same time, it really was. I disagree, Dark Tree. I really enjoyed this match. There was a lot of good spots in it. The table spots, for instance, the pedigree, the stomp, the sleeper holds. I thought it was really good. But again, I accept that you don't like it. Okay. And we'll get into that. We'll get into that come the end when we open up the stage, which will be here in just a minute. We've only got a couple more matches to go. WrestleMania's, this is one of those shows, right, where we don't have any fluff in between. It's just match. And I like that. There needs to be more of that, WWE. More of that, WWE. You hear me? I don't think I can say that loud enough. Did you have anything else you wanted to add about Rollins and Gunther?
Oh no, like we didn't put that at the end. Braun Breaker hits a second spear on Rollins, which we were very disappointed with because Rollins took it so shitly. But when he gets back up the ramp, Paul Heyman's waiting on Breaker at the top of the ramp. They embrace.
Corey.
He puts the arm up. Like it was a nice return for Breaker. I about guarantee you he probably just got cleared sometime today.
Yeah, I honestly, good to see you, Corey. Welcome in. I'm not. I wish Braun Breaker could have actually took part in this Mania. I would have rather seen Braun versus Rollins. But if it wasn't today, it was this week, man, because there was no time to give them a story. True. So that makes sense. But does that mean we get Rollins and Breaker for Backlash? Ooh.
That's probably a good call, man.
Ask me, yes. I did change out the 2-foot pole for an 8-foot one. It's in my living room, and the wife loves it. The wife loves it. I'm just going to tell you. She thinks it's great. That being said, we get the highlight of the night right here with 2 matches to go for some reason. I don't. That for the life of me blows my mind. They should have saved that. But it's Paige returning. Woohoo! Same class comes out. They do their whole thing. AJ actually gets his entrance, and then Stephanie McMahon gets to come out. And man, Stephanie looks good for being 50 years old. She looks great. I cannot fault the woman. That being said, please, just take her back off the screen. She's done. We don't need any more. No more. Tap it out. Okay.
We got what we needed.
Speaking of match number 6, this was, there's a poll, Corey. There's a poll. I'll send you pictures later, baby. Anyway, match number 6 was the Women's World Championship. It was Liv Morgan taking on Stephanie Vaquer. This match was fast-paced, action-packed. Before we get into that, though, I gotta tell you, I gotta say this. I was right. She did perform her song, even if it was a cappella, because it was. And, man, it kills it for me. It kills the whole angle. I'm very disappointed in that. She still looked deranged because she's got that big-ass bruise on her forehead, and her face is all puffed out and swelled, and you could just see it. You could just see the crazy. That's what I like about Liv Morgan. I like the crazy. Ask anybody that knows me. They'll tell you that that's a thing for me. Yeah. Okay. You don't like the outfit, Dark Tree? That's fair. Okay. She forgot to get dressed. That's true, ask me. But a lot of women don't in WWE. They show off quite a lot. Just saying. But that's not what I'm looking at. I'm talking about her eyes, her facial movements. That is what kind of does it for me. I really think that she's grown. And I know we had Callan on with us for most of this today. Yes, shout out Callan on. Yes, dude, in all seriousness, she is one of those wrestlers. I know. She's one of those wrestlers that started at the beginning at NXT and worked her way up to the top, and she is one of the most dominant forces in the industry right now. Even if she has to get her buddies to come help her win, she still wins. She's still a multi-time champion. So, I'm okay with that. That being said, let me get back into this match. Both women showed why they are in the positions that they're in. Judgment Day came out to cause interference, but Vaquer held her own. She was strong for a minute. She hits a crossbody on Raquel and Roxanne, giving Liv time to send her into the steps and hit Oblivion for the win. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your new women's world champion, Liv Morgan.
We called that.
What do you think, Buddha? Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
So I agree with you with the opening segment for Liv and the fact of the music video playing. However, when she got into that match, she turned right back into that deranged character she is, and it showed
Which I liked.
This match.
GSK says she earned it every step of the way. No one ever gave her anything or the time of day to begin with. Well, okay. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
When she first came up to the main roster, she wasn't handed anything. She got put in a shitty stable with Ruby Riott. And man, it just to see her grow and become who she's become, I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. She's been with WWE a long time now. So that's my thoughts. That's true. Take it away.
So John Cena's music. John Cena comes out and announces that 50,816 people were the attendance for the night. Bianca Belair then comes out and announces that she is pregnant. John Cena says they all show her love and announces it's time for the main event, which leads us into match number 7 for the WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes defending against Randy Orton. Now, before this match even started, McAfee and Orton jump Cody. Jelly Roll comes in for the save, who elbow drops McAfee through a table, and then they take him out on a stretcher. Through this entire match, Randy sold a big back injury. This match, though, was mainly dominated by Cody. Randy was losing blood all over the place. There were multiple times this thing should have been over. Orton did hit a crossroads on Cody. Cody hits an RKO on Orton. Cody pokes Randy in the eye. Orton RKOs the ref. Orton RKOs Cody. McAfee comes down as the ref. 1, 2, ooh. Orton RKOs McAfee. Rhodes crossroads Orton for the win. After the match, Orton smashes the title against Cody's skull and then punts Cody's broken skull off his neck. Of course, my camera's fucked up. Thank you, Dark Tree.
Just refresh. It's fine.
I am.
It's fine. That happens all the time. That happens all the time.
I think
Stream Together does that shit. You're back. You're good.
Camera.
Broken finger, no twirl, baby bump, no Bianca until late 2027. I think it'll be late 2026.
No.
I think it'll be late 2026.
She didn't look like she was too far along. Maybe 2.
Okay, let's say early 2027 then and call it Royal Rumble or Mania next year.
Could be. 3 to 4 months is what Dark Tree says. Yes, I agree.
3 to 4 months along? Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's that concludes the end of night 1 of WrestleMania. I gave it a 4. I thought this was a solid event. I thought the matches were on point. There was never any really quote unquote slow spots in this event.
No.
The main event was a little slow to get started, but once it did get started, it was on point and very solid for almost half an hour.
It did take him a while, I feel like. And that's okay. I don't mind that. I would have liked it to have ran a different way. You know what I mean? It's not bad. Like, okay, you're right. It was very slow to start, and Randy, I think because he actually is injured, they had to slow it down some. But because he's injured, Cody retains. I mean, just hands down.
Yeah.
And he gets to take a month off because he got punted in the side of the fucking head. So there you go. I'm ready for heel Cody. I just cannot say that enough.
And this could set that up. Get kicked in the head and it turned him to the dark side.
True. Let's see.
You're right.
Was not as exciting as fair.
That's a good point.
Sorry.
Archery. No problem. So I think it's about time that we open up the stage and let some people come up and discuss some wrestling for a few.
So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and invite Darktree, Caledon, and Aspie, since you guys have been waiting so patiently. Please make your ways to the stage if you're interested and want to have the conversation. Let us come to you, though, and ask questions. I'm going to start with Darktree, since you were the first one to come up. Darktree, give us your numbers, brother.
Overall, I'm saying 4 out of 5.
Yes,
Was
sir.
a strong event.
Okay.
There were some slow spots. There were some serious botches.
Agreed.
That
Yeah.
Seth Gunther match, I understand you guys like the story with it and everything, but you could see where they were talking to each other in the match, and it was obvious that Gunther was not agreeing with what Seth wanted.
Yeah,
So that's what
there was a lot of that. You're not wrong there.
GSK, let me come to you next. Caledon, what do you what was your numbers? 1 out of 5. GSK? Caledon. Okay, I guess I don't know what's going on with your mic, brother, but I can't hear you.
Oh,
He's trying to fix it. So
Yep.
Aspie, are you coming up?
that's dark.
Maybe not. No, that's not that's Caledon. He left. He's coming back. All right.
Oh,
So
yeah, sorry.
anyway, Darktree. I'll stick with you for a minute until we get GSK back. Favorite match of the night.
favorite match of the night, I would have to say the women's tag match to see Paige
Yeah.
come back. That was sweet.
Fair. GSK, I know we got audio on you now. I just seen it light up.
Cool. Okay.
All right. 0 out of 5. What do you got?
2.5.
2.5.
Still
Okay.
thick,
Okay.
still thick.
Okay.
It was perfectly acceptable wrestling with some
Okay.
really good matches and then some that were just nothing's gonna really stick. I think the Fatu match was great. I thought there was a whole bunch of good things, but nothing that's going to be. This is going to be like a WrestleMania 9 in 10 years. It's going to be like, yeah, who cared?
Right.
Okay.
I can see that. I can see that. So I'm going to ask you the same question I just asked Darktree, though. Favorite match of the night?
Yeah, Drew McIntyre and the Jacob Fatu. That was great. That was a stellar match. They actually conveyed they actually hated each other, which I appreciate
yeah.
in those kind of matches.
Do you guys have any questions for Buddha and myself while we're doing the thing here?
Oh, questions. What do we got here? Where
Or for chat, for that
okay,
matter.
I'm going to go back to the Gunther Seth match. Where do they go from here with both these guys? Because this match did not do anything to get either one of them anything.
Buddha,
Gunther,
you want to answer that, or would you like me to?
I think Gunther, like we talked earlier, is going to get with Paul Heyman and be like, since I took care of your Seth problem, now it's time for you to repay that favor. And that favor I want is Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam for his career.
Heard, Aspie. Aspie said she can't come up right this minute, which is fine. No big deal. So I think Seth goes on to Braun Breaker. We get some sort of feud there. I agree. I think Rey Mysterio becomes a target for Gunther because he's on the cup of retiring, right? It'll probably have something to do with the Intercontinental title because I'm still saying Ray is going to pick that up tomorrow. And then from there, we see Gunther move on to Brock Lesnar. Seth Rollins will be stuck fighting the Vision for this entire next year. Or at least that's my thoughts. What about you, Darktree? What do you think?
I agree with you with Seth. That's going to be a drawn-out storyline with the Vision, at least to Rumble.
Yeah.
If not till next Mania.
Okay. And what about Gunther?
Gunther, like I said the other night on our review, I believe they're going to keep him winning storyline going and he's just going to continue to retire legends. Ray's probably going to be his first target. I agree. And then we already know SummerSlam is him and Brock Lesnar. So,
well, plans could change. It could get drug out till Mania, but I think it'll be SummerSlam. Yeah.
Well, no, Brock has already said that it's SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Okay.
That he is done after SummerSlam.
Gunther deserves better, but unfortunately, he's got a ceiling where they can make him world champion, but they can't keep him there because there's so many other people, Braun Breaker, et cetera, Jacob Fatu, nipping at the heels to get there.
That's a good shout.
He's 41 years old. He's been around a long time. He's got a lot of wear and tear on his body too. He was a much bigger guy 5 years ago.
That's fair, brother.
I think they should put the Intercontinental Championship on him and leave it there. And it's not that he's not worthy of the heavyweight title, okay?
Yeah.
But the IC title is the working man's title. And Gunther does put the work in. He deserves it.
I can see that. Could see that.
Yeah, so it's almost like back in the WCW days where Lex Luger just kept stranglehold on the U.S. title for a lot of years. Yeah, they put the world title on him at one point or another, but didn't really keep it there long usually.
No, but they kept it. They kept that TV or no? Was it
the U.S. title
US
kept it on him?
Yeah.
Yep.
And he was. I mean, he was a good main eventer when he was when he was up there. He was a good main eventer.
Me personally, I'm not opposed to him going back to the Intercontinental title instead of going after the heavyweight. I think that there's room for flexibility. And how many times have we seen a heavyweight contender, right? And I know I'm wording it incorrectly, but how many times have we seen a main event champion go back down a level to the Intercontinental or the U.S. title and be successful in that kind of area of the card? You know what I'm saying?
Well, like, think about it.
I don't think that's a bad thing. Sure. Aspie, thank you for joining us on this. Aspie, thank you for joining us on this. Just a second, guys. Aspie, thank you for joining us on the stage. Out of tonight's show, what's the number you'd put on it, 1 to 5?
I would put about 4 on it.
Good deal.
4? Okay.
That seems to be a very strong number tonight.
What was your favorite match?
Well, for looks wise, it'd have to be the Cody Randy match, but for actual gripping, I would actually say Gunther
and Seth?
Was it Gunther? No, Jacob and Drew, because at one point Drew had a blooming evil look. Which I went, oh, bloody hell. When I saw it.
Hell yeah. You see, that's what I like. When wrestlers can go through and they can tell stories with just their faces and their body language, you have no idea how much that translates to the audience. That's so important. So important. Some people are capable of that. Some of them aren't. Like, let me give you a good example here. Who's a wrestler that their body language doesn't really tell you what they're thinking? Why, Stephanie Vaquer. I think that she's one that she's kind of the same no matter what. She's out there. She's out there to do a job. She doesn't really convey herself very well otherwise. Even her English skills, pardon me. I know that's nationalist or whatever, but I'm not trying to be I don't mind the Spanish speaking. I think when it comes to live television, it does kind of put a hindrance on your main audience, your English speaking viewers. Again, nothing wrong with Spanish speaking, nothing wrong with French or German or nothing like that. I just think if they have to put subtitles on it, cool, but they need to do that. That's hard to do with live. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Do you guys have any other kind of questions? Because remember, this is just tonight. We still have a whole other day of this tomorrow. And I personally, I'm pleasantly surprised at how well tonight went. As Buddha said, I don't know if I said this earlier or not. I'm also giving it a 4. So
I'm gonna tell you one thing that I was very happy that I did not see tonight.
What's that?
great.
I didn't see a McMahon on the mic, and I didn't see Triple H on a mic.
Right.
Hell yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. I don't like it when Trips puts himself in the storylines, but now I will tell you, you should expect to see it tomorrow with Brock and Oba at some point. I just hands down.
Well,
Triple
I
H has
would
had to get involved on that storyline more than once. So
I would expect one of them to come out and say something because it's WrestleMania Night 2, and you're not
Sure.
going to have Mania without at least one of them saying something, if not both.
one McMahon Helmsley.
Yeah, God.
Actually,
Please,
no,
let's not go
WrestleMania
back
is
to that
more-
era.
WrestleMania is more Triple H.
Go ahead,
Like,
Buddha.
last year it was Triple H Night 1, and I think Stephanie Night 2, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it was.
Sounds right. Sounds
But
right.
I think Cena was the one that opened it. So
Yep, Cena opened the
Well,
show.
And can we just say right here, Cena was brought in for ticket sales. That's it. That was the whole point of making him the host, because he's going to put asses in seats.
Mm.
And
What about this? Go ahead.
I still think that the attendance was inflated because as of yesterday, ticket sales were 41,792. You're telling
There could
me
have been a lot of scalping going on.
You're going to tell me they scalped 9,000 tickets in one day?
It's
excuse me.
Vegas. You can give out 9,000 tickets on the side.
Yeah,
yeah.
In Vegas, I can see that.
I've been in Vegas a lot. They have like last minute ticket booths where you can get them for $5 even, just because they want to sell those last couple seats.
That's fair.
Maybe
That's fair.
That's true.
I don't think John Cena did anything for ticket sales because you have to be arranged to be in Vegas. No, I don't. And WrestleMania is an event that sells itself at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters who's on the cards. People are still going to show up.
Yeah, they will. That's true. That's true. It's one of the big four. So, I mean, I don't disagree with any of that, guys. I just, my opinion is that, I'm okay seeing how things have developed and how things turned out tonight. Again, pleasantly surprised with how it went because you guys know I said this yesterday. Buddha, you said this yesterday. We were kind of like, what the fuck are we even watching for? It's not going to be a good event. Here we are, and I'm giving it a 4. I don't give high numbers. I never give 4s or better. When's the last time you heard me say 4, Buddha?
It's been like
exactly
a few pay-per-views. PLE, sorry.
It's been
a
same
hot
thing.
minute, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to be sideways about it or nothing. I try to be critical of the product. Buddha tries to be critical of the product. That's what we do this show for. We want to hear from you guys. Okay. That's important because the engagement with the audience for us is, and I know we say this every show, it's why we do it. It's why we do it. So, just
Amen,
fun. You guys got anything before we start closing up shop? Any other questions, statements, chat? Looking at you too.
I'm honestly hoping tomorrow night is more energetic.
Okay.
It could be.
Don't get me wrong. It was nice to see Bianca Belair. That was a nice little surprise. Braun Breaker, nice little surprise. Paige, outstanding. Because that's been a long time coming.
Well, I mean, that's 3 right there that we got tonight.
But as far as things that make the crowd pop to get that amazing WrestleMania pop, I don't think we've seen it yet.
Oh, don't worry, Dark Tree. There will be a moment tomorrow evening where, at the end of the show, and I'm just going to toot my own horn for a second because I know what's coming. my tribal chief will be standing tall and he will yell,
Dreaming.
"Aw,
Acknowledge me.
yeah,
Keep
that'll happen."
dreaming.
Okay, you say so. You say so. I about put money on it, but I'm broke, so let's not do that.
I would
No,
think
no,
not
no, no,
for
no,
sure.
no, no, no. Remember, Hat, we got 50 push-ups on this.
Oh, I forgot. That's true. That's true.
I would say with
That's
Cody
true.
winning tonight, CM Punk definitely loses
Yeah.
tomorrow. So I'm sorry to say that, Dark
So-
Tree, but like I really
Wait a minute.
thought
Let
they'd
me
give
let me
Orton
go
the
back
title
and look
tonight
at.
instead of Cody.
Are you changing your prediction,
I'm pretty sure I said Reigns.
or did you? You did
No,
say
you
Reigns,
said-
so okay.
Uh,
No, he said Reigns. I got it on paper.
Yeah.
I got it on paper.
Saying it's Punk.
Ah, okay. Get ready to do push-ups, buddy. Get ready to do
Okay.
push-ups, buddy.
All right.
All right. Anything else, guys, before we
And
wrap up?
remember, it's doing 50 push-ups in one go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, we got this.
I got this. No worries. No worries.
Did you see that puny ass little shit he just tried to put up?
You shut your fucking mouth before I come down there and I stick my foot up your ass.
He's trying to
See
think
that?
back in
You
his
see that?
glory
He's-
days.
He's like,
Yeah, tomorrow night, I think the match of the night for me is so far on paper is going to be Obafemi's coming out party.
Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah.
I think
definitely.
that's hands down. I agree with that. That's the big one.
I'm excited to see the ladder match.
Yeah, that's a
5
good
out
one
of the
too.
6 are fucking small and crazy, and that's going to be some hellacious spots.
Yep.
The only other match I'm interested in besides those two is the main event. So as far as the rest of that card goes,
And I told Hat this, but the best part about the ladder match is going to be the only reason Rusev is there is to do something really pathetic to Javon Evans to die for
Yep.
our enjoyment.
Yeah, you probably
Yep.
absolutely right on that.
We
brother.
will be right back after
Aw,
this short
fucking
commercial break. If you don't like
It's okay.
commercials, please
It's all right.
consider subbing to
Poor
the channel
Javon,
or
rest in
Twitch
peace.
Turbo.
that's fair. If you don't like commercials, you're welcome to subscribe to either one of our channels or sign up for Twitch Turbo, as that helps multiple streamers. Hey.
Yeah. I've got Twitch Turbo and it's great.
It's wonderful, isn't
I
it?
don't have to watch ads on any channel.
How about
I
that?
get to
How about
enjoy
them
you-
apples?
I get to enjoy you all for the same price.
For the low price of $9.99 a month, right? Well, however much it is over there.
I mean, it's still not.
Anyway.
12 quid.
12 quid? Fair
Yeah.
enough.
It's only
12
rounded up by
quid's
a
about-
penny, but it's 12 quid.
Yeah, it's $10 here. It's $10 here, so that's right on the money, I think. So, yeah. As soon as we come out of ads, though, we'll close this up, which we've got 10 seconds, so no big deal. First off, as we're coming out here in 3, 2, and 1, I'd like to thank you guys for coming up. As you know, we definitely appreciate it. I cannot stress that enough. It is exciting to see members of the community flooding in to just have a chat with us in regards to one of our passions. So that for me personally, that's really nice, and I appreciate it more than you guys realize. So thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That being said,
You're welcome, my friend.
anything else before we close up shop?
Yeah,
Last chance.
let's see you tomorrow night.
No, we're good.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll
Guys,
definitely see
tune
you
in
guys
tomorrow night.
Yeah.
We will be covering this once again. We'll have the open stage open again tomorrow for anybody that wants to come and chat while we're watching WrestleMania. It's the one time a year we're going to be doing that. So just please, Dark Tree, are you streaming tomorrow as well?
Yes, I am.
All right. So Dark Tree's channel will be doing live reactions of Night 2 of WrestleMania, and then Buddha and I will also be in the Doobie Den. We'll be doing the normal thing that we do. So please feel free, drop by, raise your hand, type text if you want. Doesn't matter. We enjoy it. We enjoy the conversation. That being said, Buddha, close us up.
Like
Yep.
Hat said, man, I mean, he's basically took my whole steal from me, so it's all good. We will be live again tomorrow night, about the same exact time as tonight, with the final edition of the Rev X Wrestling Review for this weekend. We got 3 this weekend. That's awesome. And
Yeah, how about that?
Until then, we will catch you guys on the flip side. So later, peace out.
Peace out, guys. Stay frosty. But I'm gonna send these accounts over the show.
Yeah,